Hey guys, so my name is Farhad Khan. I have decided to start making videos on YouTube, primarily because there's some subjects that are going around in the world at the minute, some trending things that are happening that I believe can make a lot of changes in people's lives. Yes, folks, I am talking about crypto. I am not an expert in crypto. I don't understand it. Actually, I don't want to understand it, okay? But one thing that's made me go into YouTube, I'm gonna make my channel. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but we'll figure it out. Help me with suggestions if you can. Please do all the like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Please help me, because I'm onto something here. I'm onto something because I've identified a niche, right? A problem, a gap which I was struggling with, right? I wanted to find out what this crypto stuff is and where it will go, how risky, volatile they call it is, and the long-term benefits of it. All right? Listen, guys, we work day in, day out, 9 to 5 jobs. We struggle with paying bills, and taxes are increasing. You make a gain, you get taxed on it. There is no way you or the society and the way we live is going to make you rich. It's not happening. But let me tell you about what I've learned, and I done a lot of research to get here. And earlier on I said, and some of you might thought, what the hell is he talking about? I don't want to understand it. Crypto, baby, I don't want to understand the details, the infrastructure, all of that. I got it. All I will tell you guys, and again, this is not financial advice, this is something I have made my decision on, and it's something that has worked for me. You don't need to understand the complicated blockchains and Satoshi and Ethereum. What it is, what's happening now is that you've got this cryptocurrencies in different tokens and coins and whatnot, right? The world hasn't kind of found where to put it and how to embed it. When I say the world, I mean societies, right? I mean governments. They're not kind of like what's happening is the whole crypto trend, and it's here to stay. I'll guarantee you that. That much I know for a fact. Have I got some crypto? Hell yeah, baby. How much? We'll get onto that. But it's definitely here to stay, right? But the society, government, and technology hasn't really found a space for it properly yet. When it does, guys, this thing is going to explode. People are going to be buying houses in Bitcoin. On Rightmove.com, I guarantee you, man, you're going to have houses advertised for 1.5 Bitcoin or whatever, whatever. That's what I see. Now, some people think I'm being, and people in my own family, yeah, they think I'm being a bit too volatile with my decision making. You see that word came up again, volatile. So my answer to that is, if you are investing in a volatile market, such as the crypto market, you must behave in a volatile manner. All right. Now let's get on to a very, very lovely friend of mine, Farhad Hussain. He's also helped me and advised me to. He's my advisor, man, on crypto. He's a top guy. He's the one who's. We were discussing about YouTube channels and whatnot, but I don't want to dedicate this channel that I'm making just for crypto. I want to call it something like Did You Know, or something, or what's hot in the latest, because a lot of things that are happening, not many people are there to talk to you about it, to guide you through it. I want to be that voice. This channel is the voice that can perhaps sit down and talk about stuff, answer some questions that you may have. Comment down below any questions or any suggestions you want to talk about. But today, and I think a lot of the discussions we'll be having is probably going to be around crypto, because it's such a trending conversation. Now, 8 months ago, guys, my friend Farhad asked me to invest into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and these two, all right? And I did with conviction. He's a very, very well thought out individual. He's got he's well grounded, and I said, if this guy is talking about this investment and he's investing in it, surely he's onto something. And so we did. I bought a chunk of Bitcoin. I bought a chunk of Ethereum, but actually I bought a lot of Ethereum because and then I wasn't told to buy lots of Ethereum. But what happened was, Forhad explained to me that Bitcoin is like gold because there's certain amount of it. There's not unlimited Bitcoin. There is a certain amount, so it's rare, And when it's all bought up, it's gonna be hard to find. And then I was thinking, if Bitcoin is gold, then surely. And again, I don't know anything about it. I don't want to. I know the concept of it and where it's gonna embed in our society. We'll talk about that in a minute. So sorry, I'm taking my glasses off, but it's just sunny outside. Quite a lovely day. It's a heat wave in London. So I said to myself, you know what? I said Bitcoin's quite expensive, even 8 months ago. And Ethereum is, if Bitcoin's gold, Ethereum must be silver. So I said, fine, let's just buy loads of Ethereum, and I bought loads of Ethereum, and it worked out really well for me. It worked out really, really well for me. Within 6 months, I was shocked at where this was going. Investing only 7-8 grand, turning it into at one point my portfolio was 89k. And I was like, what the hell? Now this is just like people have been buying like 50 Bitcoin. But when I say people, I mean investors, yeah. Man, 6 months, if you make gains like that, and I'm just an average guy, and this is why I'm starting this channel, guys. No one was there to tell me about this, guide me through it. Then what happened recently, you guys all must have heard, went down. It was a crash. I got really worried at one point. Again, it's a volatile market. I got worried. I'm going to be honest with you. I started watching loads more videos, and they said this is a crash. Then they started talking about diamond hands and making sure that you keep holding your coins. Do not sell. Do not have fear of losing everything. But then something struck me, which was when my portfolio went all-time high. Why the hell didn't I take some money out? I could have done. I should have taken like 20% out. Yeah, and then when it dived down, I should have invested that 20% back in. Back in, you ask me? Yes, when price drops, you buy in. And this is what nobody taught me. This is why I'm going to tell you guys. If you buy something, if you buy a crypto token or if you buy a cryptocurrency, anything, it goes really high, take your profits, and when it crashes, which it will, buy it again, because you know the momentum is going to go up. This is called swing trading, I believe. And will I do it now? Yes, I will. Did I learn from this? Yes, I will. So rather than if I did that, I could have, like, in a day made, like, every day, average it out, could have made like 2-3 grand in a day. My God, 2-3 grand in a day, Jesus. So it's something really worthwhile to think about, talk about. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Also, I want to talk to you about something else, which is about the society thing I was mentioning earlier. Now, do you remember when people used to write checks to each other? Checks. I'll pay you £500 on check, paper. And people looked at it and thought, oh, this is paper. It's a check from a bank. Yeah, okay, it was a new thing. But we used it, it worked. After checks, what was it? You had to swipe the card. Plastic, I'll pay you by plastic. And people were like, what? There's no money, you're swiping plastic? But we learned to deal with it. We embedded it within our society. Government accepted it. It was a change that worked, and we learned to deal with it. Then after the swiping thing, the chip and pin came. Then after the chip and pin, I believe we went online. PayPal. Bloody hell, PayPal. So all that you guys are cool with, right? All that you're cool with. You're always being cool with change. Why are we not cool with accepting the change of crypto? This is the next thing that's happening, guys. Right? Somebody said to me, texted me today, Forhad texted me today. He said, it's better to have a Bitcoin and do nothing with it rather than wanting a Bitcoin and not have it and can't get it. Does that make sense? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Any question? I'm not an advisor. I'm here to talk. I'm here to discuss, open discussion, and give you my thoughts on what's happening and my personal experiences. I believe that it can give you Bitcoin and any crypto, not every crypto, Ethereum and Bitcoin, these two predominantly, they're my main holdings. I believe they can give you monetary value and going forward, even asset value, because you can invest in property. You can buy stuff from the gains you're making. This is my first video, guys. Please show me love, help me out, talk to me, tell me what you think. I'm sitting here in my car, and I really want to take this forward. Love, take care, bye-bye.